This is the Animanator by Aboodinator, an anime generator build. First things first, shout out to the guys from the Nioh 2 Discord, JT Boogie, Austin, Never Here, Yami-chan, and Abraham 10 for providing some of the stuff that are used or intended to be used in this build, since I changed a lot of the stuff along the way. We're using 6-piece Byzantine for versatility. Versatility gives you the most damage out of all set bonuses right now, and the more damage you deal, the more anima you can regain. From 4th stack or higher, you're gonna do more damage than any other set bonus in the game. Alright, Kuzari will give us anima bonus water attack. With the clan that we're using, this will stack with the clan, since the clan has water attack as well, anima bonus water attack. The clan used for this build is Cookie for the 18% extra damage against saturated enemy, yokai ability damage when the enemy is saturated. So we can benefit from that by using the feathers or using the water talisman with the split staff, which give us 8% extra elemental damage when imbued with a certain element. Alright? Okay, Saruyasha's Valor, 10% anima charge. This is an anima charge build, an anima regain build, an anima regenerator build. That's why I went with Saruyasha's Valor. Now, a question that might be on your mind is, why didn't you use Genryu? 3 reasons. First of all, if I used Genryu, I would have either lost Saruyasha's Valor in favor of another grace, or I would have been stuck with 2 swords over here. I did not want to do that. I wanted to use whatever weapons I felt like using, and that's why I went with this setup. Plus, another reason is I can get the exact same 6 pieces bonus that Genryu will give me by just using Sersha. I'll be a little bit restricted in terms of atonement limit, however, I managed to get it to work. If you get atonement cost on 2 of your yokais, you can fit the soul cores in the same manner that I did over here. Alright, so the idea behind this build is simple. You want to gain anima as fast as you possibly can using extraction talisman along with anima bonus and merit absorption from Searcher. Cast or apply fire, poison and water on the enemy, and cast your soul core against smaller enemies, against enemies that are not very prone to Otakimaru, are not very weak against Otakimaru. Otakimaru is not very effective against them. We want to use Inera. And by the way, the more Inera spins, the more you're gonna extract anima, the longer you can spin with Inera. That's why Inera works very well with this build. And if the enemy is bigger, we're gonna switch from the Tonfa to the split staff, and we're gonna be using Hakutaku. The split staff should be imbued with the water talisman in order to gain anima faster from the anima bonus water attack from Kuzaryu. Also, we will not, our anima over here is 18, around 18 plus maybe. That's why gonna be able to cast Otakimaru to ice. So in case your anima actually got depleted, you wanna switch back to Searcher, fill your anima bar, switch to Hakutaku, cast Otakimaru again. That's the idea behind this build, even though in practice, I did not feel the need to switch between the 2 guardian spirits. I felt the anima regain on Hakutaku by the split staff Dragon Dance is more than enough. Against bigger enemies, we're gonna be using Hakutaku with the split staff. Against smaller enemies, we're gonna be using Sersha. Why do you need to apply these things? Because you wanna benefit from the yokai ability damage against Scorch from Epon Datara, and the yokai ability damage poisoned from Rokurubi. Alright, we have a yokai ability damage all on both of these soul cores, and we have yokai ability damage, only yokai ability damage on our Inera and on our Utakimaru. Now for damage, this way you'll increase your damage by a very large amount. If we would to calculate, I haven't calculated actually, but this is the maximum you can get. 30% from here, 30% from here, 18% from the clan, 20% from Inera, that's 21%, 10% from the secondary guardian spirit, and 5% from using 2 phantoms, that's an extra 15%, 114% in total. If you take into account the 20% that you're gonna get from saturated enemy, when the enemy is saturated, you're gonna deal 20% more damage, and when it's confused, you're gonna deal 50% more damage. That is 184% extra damage when casting Inera. This 184 will go up by, let me just calculate, we have 12 from here, 12 from here, 24% and 10% from the soul core. It will go up by 34%. Alright, so 12, 12, 24 and 10 is 34%. That is 100 and 214% if I'm not mistaken for Utakimaru. Alright, so I might be wrong about that last number, because I think I said 184 over here and this is 204, 218. I should calculate. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, more than 200% Utakimaru damage. The way that we're doing it, if we applied everything we need to apply on the enemy, of course some are gonna be resistant to some elements, that's why you're not gonna be reaching maximum damage. However, this build works very well in variety of situations. I've chosen very difficult bosses to test this build against, because if it worked against these 2 bosses, it would have worked against everyone else. And I did test against other bosses, and they were much easier to take down than the Shibata and the Kuroko that I've tested. 2 very high scroll missions. Alright, so that's it for the idea behind the build. That's what I needed you to know this before continuing the explanation. Now I'm gonna go with why I have poison. I have Anima, of course, poisoned enemy, because I want to imbue poison with my tonfa, and then just go to the feathers and apply the fire and the saturation, and go to casting my soul cores. Alright, same thing, I have saturation on the split staff, because as I said, you want to benefit when using the split staff, you want to benefit from this Anima bonus water attack as much as you possibly can. Alright, so let's look at the pieces very fast. This was a very hard build to make. If anyone needs anything from the pieces that I'm wearing right now, hit me up on the Nioh 2 Discord. I'll be happy to drop it for you in one of the bazaars. Okay, we're using the veteran. You need toughness on one of your pieces to go to A toughness. You must be at A toughness. It will make a big difference. If you're not on A toughness, you will not be consistent with Dragon Dance. And veteran, of course, because you're gonna get hit a lot while trying to hit the enemy. Alright, so 10% reduction in damage, along with this life recovery Animanator absorption from our Magatama, from our Esakani, from our weapon, and of course from our chest piece. This will be the way we survive the onslaught from the enemies. Okay, because you're gonna gain a lot of Anima, while whether you're using a lot of Animanator, whether you're using Demon Dance Heaven or Demon Dance in general, or you're using Dragon Dance. Okay, so we're using the 2 dances. This is the 2 dances build. This was a good idea for I didn't think of it before. Anyway, I'm gonna stick with the Animanator. So of course Saruyacha is better if you have 2 stars on these pieces. It's very difficult to get 2 stars on the grace on the graces. That's why we, as you see here, I only went with active skill damage. As I said earlier, the more damage you deal, the more Anima you can regain, and since you're using 2 weapons, you're not using 1, it's better to go ahead and use the active skill damage instead of, for example, Dragon Dance, or the one from the Tonfa, Demon Dance Heaven, or whatever. Okay, Tengu Mask. Tengu Mask is important. I did not mention why I use the Tengu Mask. Now we have this discount over here on our yokai ability. By the way, the difference between super efficient yokai ability and efficient yokai ability is efficient yokai ability will only give you back the Anima if you kill the enemy using the soul core. Alright. However, super efficient Yukai ability works as a discount. This works very well with the discount, the extra discount you get from here, from Dragon's Echo. So it's 10% from the mask and 10% from Dragon's Echo. You're gonna get around 20% discount on Utakimaru. So if our anima is 16.4 or higher, this will give us the ability or the chance to cast Utakimaru to ice. And in case you've ever done that, you want to switch back to Searcher, as I said, and then switch back again to Hukata again, Hukataku, anyway, to the sheep soul core, in order to get the damage going again. All right. Okay, this is a very nice Tengu mask. We have Anima over here and we have Kuzario. So when you forge, you want to look for either Kuzario or Benz. If you get Anima, and this, if this was active skill, it would have been better, but melee is better than nothing. It's still higher than the tempered active skill on the weapon itself. Alright. Okay, so in our Magatama, I opted for poison accumulation. You could go for melee damage versus poison. Enemies are gonna be poisoned almost all the time, so it's up to you whether you want to go for poison. Poison accumulation is better against bosses. Melee damage versus poison is better against everyone. Alright. Okay, so even your Yasakani, you'd want to roll your Yasakani to have Anima charge. If it had Anima charge and Anima over here, this would have been the perfect Yasakani for this build. However, do not sacrifice either the defense or the life recovery Emerita absorption. These two are the must in my opinion, especially the life recovery Emerita absorption. On your scroll, you want Anima charge as well. I have this nice scroll over here. Active skill damage, Anima charge 5%. Okay. Alright, so let's look very fast at our Anima. Our sources of regaining Anima is gonna be, I think, over here, key life Anima. Okay, we started over here. So we have +6 Anima, and this is of course on Searcher, and +8 Anima on our Hokatukaku. Where is the 8s coming from? Another 2 is coming from here. Another 1 is coming from here. Earth Vein. Increase your Anima by 1. And 2 Anima, very important, from your titles. Where is the title? No, not over here. Here. Gameplay record. Yeah, 2.1 Anima from the title. I think I can get extra. See? Another 11. Oh, I forgot this 11% from the title. You have another 11% Yukai ability damage from the title. So the 214% that I mentioned earlier is now 224. I forgot that. Alright? Okay. So that's it, I guess. There's nothing special over here. This is how I distributed my points. I put 80 in dexterity because against humans, against enemies that you wanna utilize the feather, you wanna get as much feather damage as you possibly can. If you feel like you don't want the feather damage, you can just put it in heart to do more Dragon Dance damage, or to do more Demon Dance Heaven or Demon Dance Earth. Okay. Finally, skill customization. Split staff. You want Imperious Strike on Dragon Dance, 50% extra Anima. It makes Dragon Dance unbelievably fast in regaining Anima. Twin Phoenix is very good in applying elements on the enemy. So we have Arcane of Fire, high stance, Arcane of Serpent in mid stance, and Arcane of Water in low stance. For the Tonfa, I have on Demon Dance Heaven, I have the key damage, since I'm gonna use this more against humans, and I have grant active skill damage bonus on your courage. Of course, you can do whatever else you want, but the important thing is that you have key damage on one of your dances, and the other dance should have the Imperious Strike. All right. So if you wanna destroy key, you can use the high stance. If you wanna gain Anima after key destruction, some of the yokais, after you destroy their key, you can actually extract more Emerita out of them, and this way, if you use Demon Dance Earth, you're gonna extract more Emerita and gain more Anima at the same time. Alright, by using Imperious Strike over here. The rest you can do whatever you want. I haven't really spent the time to customize my skills more than that. That's all I need, and well, that's it for the build. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you did not subscribe also, I'll do something in the future that you might like. And I've been Aboodinator. You've been watching Aboodinator Gaming. Take care of yourself and see you next time.